So we have learned up to this. This was all about the framework, Cucumber framework. Now we will see the parameterization. Parameterizations are of three types. Reuse the function with different data, then data table, and parameterization using example keyword. Okay, so we will deal with the first one, reuse function with different data. So if suppose this is a login page, and the test case we have written for this login page, right? So this is my feature file. My scenario is successful login for correct username and password. Here I am on login page of billing. Then I enter username and password and I click on login button, and then I should be redirected to home page, right? So now what if I want to try the same test case for a different username and password? So let's say here there is one username password. If I want to use the same thing for another username and password, of course the rest of the things will be same. Like this, I am on login page of billing, click on login button, I should be redirected to home page. These things will be same, but only this line will change because it will be for the different username and passwords, right? So so how to do that? So we can do that in this way. You copied the same scenario. Let's say this scenario is for successful login for valid username and password, and this is for a successful login for invalid username and password. Your scenarios should not be same, right? This should be different, this should be different, right? So now the step definitions for every line is there coded here, right? Now what I'll do, I'll put double quotes here when I enter user, let's say user dash one, and password, let's say pass dash one. Here the same thing I will repeat, and here I'll change user 2 and pass 2. Similarly, you can get different scenarios, and wherein you just change these values inside it. Fine. So now I'll save this. So we have the step definition for this, but we don't have step definition for this. We will generate this using the Gherkin. Java steps. So see, this kind of step definition is here, and here you can observe there are two arguments, string 1 and string 2, right? So this will be considered as username and password, right? So I'll implement this into my Eclipse step definitions. Okay, you can change this name or you can use the same variables, username, password. Then what I will do is I'll just print this username and password, and let's see whether I'm getting those two different username and password for that two different scenario. So this out username plus password. Okay, so now let's run the test runner. See, the two scenarios have been executed, right? And for different username and password. This is for user 1 password 1, this is for user 2 password 2. So this is how you can use the first kind of parameter, that is you reuse the function with different data. This is very simple, just you put the double quote. Fine. So we will deal with the different kind of scenario. Suppose this is one of the form, right, wherein I need to enter a few records in a one single form,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So for this particular scenario, what we will do is we will write scenario like this. The different values we will put in this way, right? Using this pipe symbol, right? So let's write one more scenario. Let's say I'll copy this. Mm, Entering into the registration form, given I am on, let's say, registration page, I enter following. So let's say there are four fields. So I'll write this Amol, first name, last name, then contact number, let's say, email ID. So that's it. So for this scenario, let's generate the step definitions using tidy Gherkin. Okay, so I'll put this into my code, step definitions. For this, I'm on login page. I'll simply print system.out.println. I am on registration page. Okay, I entered following data. So this is kind of a tricky part, right? So here we need to pass one object of data table. You should import this data table from data table io.cucumber. So many data table. This one, data table. Okay. So now we will convert this object. Actually, this is a kind of list. We will create a list like this. List. This is a two-dimensional list. Okay. Data table dot as a list. So this will return a two-dimensional list, wherein this list have only one row, like this. This is a list having one row, right? Mm, we will store it into a list of list, just like two-dimensional array. It is two-dimensional list. Import list from java.util, and this list of string, and we will call this simple object is equal to this. Okay, so what is the problem? I should write here s. So you got this. So what was the mistake I have done? I have written as list. As list is a single dimensional list. If I write as lists, it will be a two-dimensional list. So I'll fix this now. So now obj dot get, I will go for zeroth index. There is only one row, so I'll go to zeroth index only. Dot get of 0. This is first column. This is for row. This is for column. Zeroth row, zeroth column. I'll print this. So like this, there are four elements we have taken: 0, 1, 2, 3. So like this, we can extract all those four elements, and we'll save this and we'll run this test runner. We need to save this feature files as well. And now let's run this. See, three scenarios have been run. So this is, I am on a registration page, and these are the four things that you need to enter inside your form, like this. So now we will see the third type of parameterization, that is parameterization using example keyword. Do you remember the data provider in Selenium? In that we need to create an Excel sheet, and wherein we put our data, and with the help of long and complicated code, we give the input to our particular form, right? For example, let's say this is a login page, and if we want to apply the data provider, it means that we want to apply different usernames and password to this same username, to the same form. Let's say 10 username password, 15 username password. Or if suppose there is some other registration page wherein there are some more different inputs you need to put, and you need to have different set of data. For example, let's say this registration form, and here, if in case you want to give different sets of data, so in Selenium we have a provision of data provider, right? So but that requires a POI library and long set of code, and that is quite complicated. Although it is easy, but we have a better choice here. So I'll show you how to do this parameterization like data provider, right? So for that, you need to write or give your data in this format, just like Excel sheet, right? So here you have to write scenario outline. Ju- we have written here scenario, right? So instead of scenario, you have to write scenario outline and then your steps. And wherever you want parameterization, you put some variable inside this angled bracket, right? And give that the same name to the header here, and inside it put the different data. Just like this is one set of data, this is another set of data, like this. And when you will run this, the same scenario will run multiple times for this different set of data. So let's see how it is. We will implement this same example. So I'll write feature file. So let's say uh, scenario outline. I think this O is capital. Okay, scenario outline, and Yeah, so it's not like that. You should not write any more statements if you are using any parameterized statement, right? I can write, even after this when statement, I can write some more statements as well. That is why what I've done it here. Okay, when I enter username and password, so instead of this I will put two variables. Let's say user name, and here inside this angle bracket password, and let's create this structure. Before that you need to write examples and colon. Examples colon, space matters here, right? So below this use the same keyword. It's better to copy and paste it here so that you will not make any mistake. You can give pipe symbol here, one more pipe symbol here, then password. Okay, so I'll copy this, and here let's say some user dash one, and password, or let's say password 123 dash 1. Okay, so this space doesn't matter actually, but in order to look it neat and clean, I'm just putting it like this. So we have around 5 set of usernames and password. So let's see how to implement it. We need to create a Gherkin syntax for it. So I guess for only this statement we need to create this Gherkin syntax. We already have I am on login page of billing, right? And we also have this click on login button. But if you want to generate for all, you can copy it all and paste it into your tidy Gherkin, and you can see. So now I'll copy only this thing. Here you can observe, here also you have got the two parameters, username and password, right? And here I can get it directly. So I'll copy this and paste it into the step definitions. Okay, and I can print this using system.out.println. I think we already have this statement. I will just copy it. Okay, so let's run this. Oh, what is this? Uh, Ambiguous step definition. I enter. Matches. Acha, more than one step definition. It matches more than one step. So here you can observe that we have some quite similar kind of step definition here when I enter this and this. So it is getting conflicted. We will change this. I will write instead of enter when I type. Okay, and the same thing I'll make it here in the step definition when I type. It's okay if you don't change it here, it is just a name. So I'll change this. I'll run this. See, now we don't have any issue, right? So login page. All the previous scenarios have also been run, and this is from our latest scenario, right? It runs for 5 times, and initially there were 3 more scenarios, so total 8 scenarios have been run. Okay, thank you for watching this video.